Yeah. Yeah, man, I do it for the fam. Tryna put food on my table, going ham. PYT says she knows who I am. Brows on fleek, she'll do it for the gram. Love.
What is going on YouTube? This is Dr. Summer, aka Project X Server 7, with another YouTube video. So earlier today, Anime finally did their update. It took a little bit longer than was expected because people couldn't log in and whatnot. But enough about that. This update is pretty nice. There's some new things, some things that have been changed, etc., etc., etc. So let's just go down to the first thing on the list. Is called the fashion system. So this is just a cosmetic type thing, just like the fairy mark, the titles and whatnot, just to make your character look a little bit different. The way you get there is quite simple. You just click on your character, and it's the second about thing. You just hit wardrobe. Currently, there's only three: Luffy, SSS ranking, of course, with Ichigo and Iwakui. Luffy has a sailor suit, where Ichigo has a normal suit, and Iwakui has her nurse. They do come with a little bit of bonus. I'm not gonna really get into too much details on that because of the will change. And let's go straight on to the next thing. Next thing on the list is, well, this is a two-piecer right here. I'll go over both of them at the same time, but we got a pet skill refresher, right, and a pet inheritance system. Um, so the way you guys find this is if you go to the pet section, of course, inherent, and then skill refresher. So skill refresher, you just put it in the pet, and it pretty much randomly gives you like a different type of skill. I'm assuming. You need two items. This is called a pet refresher stone, and this is called the blessed stone, pet plus stone. Uh, there's two ways of you getting this. For the pet refresher stone, you can shop it. It costs 200. No, for 20, it costs 706 diamonds as of right now. And then the hunt, which I think it's broken right now, because then I'll explain this later on as too. It's because there's two, dog food, and I'm assuming one of them was. I'm supposing this one was supposed to be the pet refresher skill for stone. So I think they're gonna need to fix that, and I already sent them an email through Facebook and whatnot. So hopefully that gets fixed. And of course, like I said, if you want to really buy them and shop them, you go to the diamond shopping, and then go straight to the articles, scroll all the way down, and it's right there, 20. Um, and then of course there's the bless, which you can get from the hunt, which you go just, I guess, let's just do it again. Right here is the second thing, and then also from the knockout system, which I'll go over later. But let me just real quick show you. Just go to exchange right here at the very end, and there it is. Um, Now for the inherent system, it's pretty much if you've got a new pet, because they always do events, they always bring out a new pet, and sometimes that pet is better than the pet you currently have. For me, I'm never going to change mine. Mine's already good enough. But in case if I wanted to use my Happy and to replace it with my Ninetale, I could. It would cost me about 2,500 diamonds for it, but I will, in a sense, it become level 75, and yeah, since it transfer over everything, all the skill sets, um, until this becomes a golden level, it can only hit max. So you're still gonna have to forge it and whatnot, but overall, all the like important stuff, like the base, like the growth and the smartness, will transfer over. Um, that is pretty much it on that part. Next thing on the list is nationality. This is just a little bit of a cosmetic type thing, of course. Nothing really has to do with the game, but if you want to figure it out, it'll go based off your initial IP address. You just click there on your character, and right there, I live in the US. You could change it if you want. Yeah, and also show the same on other characters. Let me just unblock everybody. Okay, we'll just click on some random people. Right there, USA. Don't know if he's telling the truth, but yeah, that's nice. USA, Netherlands, I believe. Italy, other, which I don't know what that is. Brazil, okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it on that factor. Um, these next couple of things, some little changes, but they are pretty nice. 4 new changes is the hunt, which I'll now go over afterwards. But they added apparently Thor to the Dark World section. I did not know that he was not in it. I guess now he's in it. And then I'll go over the rest as well. So in the hunt section right here, you realize there's a little bit of change, right? For the hero section, you could get Minato, and you could also get real Ichigo pieces, right? For the pet section is the Bliss, and they also added Makanfu, Manatees, and Ninetales. These two are still the same. The final two are still the same. Nothing really changed on these two. It's just that they changed a little bit of the layout, so it's actually a little bit beneficial to actually do this. And then they added an Usopp and Luffy into it, and this is all the same as well. Next thing on the list, of course, like I said, Dargo, the Junior Summon, they added TB Stone. This is probably one of the best things that they actually added onto this thing. Probably still hard to get in my opinion. I got about 33 mil. I spent about 4 mil earlier today, right when the update happens, but I got a little bit too tired to spend any more, so I just went to bed and wake up and did this thing. So if you go to right there, junior summoning, you can still get her from the the senior summoning, of course. She's still there. Did not remove her. You can get her in holy. But a little bit more chances of actually getting her. It'll most likely take a bunch of money to actually do it. Of course, I advise everybody just to do times 10 and not times 1. But because of one, she's an SS ranking, and you got all these other characters very well. So I don't know how much it's gonna take. I'm currently working on getting her myself. Personally, I'm gonna spend all 33 mil because I really don't need the cash as of right now. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Um, Next thing is the knockout system. So they added a little bit more things to the knockout system, where it's a little bit more beneficial as you do it. Because before I was just gonna use mine for the um, grower pieces and these growth, the stone growth. So it prevents my pet from going down. But they added a real Ichigo, right? You could only get 2 of him. When you pick up one, the time resets to 12 hours. I did it about 6 hours ago, 5 hours ago. And like I said, there's a list. Um, and yeah, that is pretty much it on this part for the knockout system. And then I don't know if this is true yet. I think because they still need to fix a couple of things in there. But in the hot stone, if you guys don't know this, what the hot stone is if you go to the holy stone of the time period, of course it changes. Oh, I guess they did fix it right here. These are hot stones. So apparently nowadays you can only get S ranking and SS ranking, which is still beneficial. In my opinion, gives us more reason why we should do holy summoning, because then before holy summoning was like completely not worth it due to the fact how you're gonna it's all based off chance, and you can spend 4,000 diamonds to 10,000 diamonds to 20,000 just so you can get a character and get all these A rank, B ranking characters. But now since you can only get S ranking, it's pretty nice. Maybe for the fresh new ones that are fresh new servers. And yeah, that is pretty much it on the updates. Oh yeah, and also the fact is they're apparently today is they're getting close to their 1 year, so they're adding new events. I don't think they said it in this update. I wonder if I could real quick get to it. There we go, Hall of Fame. So they're happy anniversary, right? Did not expect that. It's been 1 year that they're playing this. Um, it's ridiculously unexpected. a whole year. God damn. Like, shoot. But yeah, they're gonna do some things. So, of course, there's gonna be an event. And the way I realize that is because if you go to the foot mark, scroll down a bit, it's an anniversary foot mark, gives you 500 resistance. I'm assuming it's going to give you the same for physical and magical. And then, of course, if you go to the hero medals, so right there, happy 1 year anniversary medal. So beware of that at the weekend. Save up some things if you really want those items. And yeah, that's pretty much it on that matter. That's the update that happened August 25th of 2016. This is Dr. Storm, and I'm out.
And I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We